Greg Joyce, you have the first question. Please unmute.
Hey, Aaron, just what did you think of Davey tonight and his ability to kind of work through jams there?
Yeah, I thought stuff-wise he was pretty good. Obviously I think he ended up with 4 walks, so that's a little tough. But in the 4 walks, I think he was either 0-2 or 1-2 with each guy, so just unable to put some guys away. But then kind of does what he's capable of doing and making pitches and kind of wiggling out of it. So, and I don't feel like he had an overwhelming amount of non-competitive pitches. Like I feel like there were a couple of the walks there in the first inning where it was 3-2, where maybe he just missed or kind of a borderline pitch. So I didn't feel like for walking 4 guys, he was all over the place, but still wasn't quite able to put some guys away that he probably should have. But I thought stuff-wise overall was pretty good.
Sweeney Murdy, please unmute.
Aaron, in a regular season game, we probably, praise his ability to get out of a jam like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is because, are you looking at the other side of that now? Just the fact that he was in that situation?
I don't know. I mean, I think I saw a lot of good things out of him tonight, but the 4 walks, kind of put a little damper on that when you're trying to build. And, but again, it's, not all walks are created equal. As we saw, there were some rough ones that we had tonight. I thought Davey was around the plate for the most part. And just when he had leverage counts, 0-2, 1-2, was just having a hard time putting away and letting guys hang around a little more than they should. So, but I thought he had power with his stuff. I thought he executed some good breaking balls, missed with some curveballs where he let them back in the count, where he didn't throw that good swing and miss one. But no, I think, he still always kind of shows that ability to never really let any kind of situation or traffic or trouble kind of affect how he is out there. And he was able to make pitches when he needed to. And
I didn't get to see it, but the walks, a lot of your guys drew some walks.
Yeah.
Is it just indicative of how they're seeing the ball? Or was there something else there?
Yeah. I thought both sides actually, for being a night where, there weren't a lot of hits, obviously, and weren't a lot of runs there till the 9th inning. I thought both teams, offenses actually took some really tough at bats and worked some counts and got on base a lot. And I thought a lot of our guys did that tonight.
Anyone else for Aaron before we let him go? Brendan Cuddy, go ahead.
Aaron, is Chapman rounding about into the shape you expect him to be in this time of year?
Yeah, he looks really good to me. Probably even probably better than in most years. I feel like he's, I feel like usually at this time we're talking about his lack of velocity, his velocity being down, not what it's going to be, but he's been pretty consistent in that kind of 96, 7, 8. I think there's been outings where he's touched 100. I feel like he's in a really good place with his delivery. He's throwing a lot of strikes with all 3 pitches, including the split fingers. So I really like where Chappie's at right now.
We'll go to Max Goodman. Max.
Aaron, just with those roster moves earlier, we didn't get a chance to ask, how tough was it to send guys like Mike Ford and Albert Abreu down?
Yeah, I mean, those are always, hard conversations, especially guys that have been, contributors at the big league level. And those are, in a lot of cases, especially today with Tyro too and Krisky, I mean, guys that you've sent down, multiple times in different years and stuff. So, those are hard conversations, but also important to impart on those guys, how important everything, they do moving forward, whether it be at the alternate site, whether when the minor league season starts, that, you're one little thing away from being thrust into the lineup or on the mound in the big leagues. And you got to keep your mind sharp and ready to and more importantly, put yourself in a position to be the one we call on. So always tough conversations, but part of it.
Okay, Aaron, thank you very much. Everybody have a good night and safe travels home.
Otniel Batista en la máquina deportiva.com.